Mother, your assistant said I could find you behind a chai latte.
Hi, honey. Just a little pickup. Got a long night.
You know what? The oddest thing. I called Jordan Sinclair just to let him know about my decision to run the domestic division of Worldwide. And they said that he had given his notice and he had left town.
Oh, yes, that.
That's all you have to say?
He offers his resignation. I accepted it.
But I thought he was happy.
He was.
Then why did he leave?
Because of you.
Uh-huh. And a tie, too. I thought you were an open neck kind of guy.
You're lucky I don't want to get blood on my suit. Otherwise, you'd be face down on the ground right now.
What is it, a hot date?
You're such a funny guy.
Listen, you might be interested to know Lucy is settling in very well at Williams. She likes her roommate, her classes senior.
Fantastic. Glad to hear it. Next time, do us both a favor and keep your family updates to yourself. You got it?
You have 10 minutes.
Oh, thank God you're here. I'm so glad to see your face. What's wrong? Do you remember my telling you that if you didn't reach deep down inside yourself and clean up your act, you were going to lose everyone who meant anything to you? Yes, but you're here. Barbara, I am here to say goodbye.
What's the matter? Never seen a girl kiss her guy before?
I've seen plenty.
Oh, sneaking into the adults-only section at the video store again.
Man.
Well, maybe one day when you're all grown up, you'll get a real girlfriend and use your hands for something more than the fast-forward button on the remote control.
Where did you find her?
Hey, thank you so much.
Oh, it's no
Keeping an
problem.
eye on things for
Yeah,
a
well,
while.
this food is fabulous.
Yeah? Great, I'll tell Rosanna. She took care of the food. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, I thought that you would know. I mean, I'm just here to chaperone kids.
She left Metro before I did.
Well, maybe your car broke down.
She would have called. I wonder where she is.
Keep your eyes on the road, Rosanna. That's right. Straight ahead. You're doing good. Just keep driving. See, Rosanna, you are capable of following orders, even though in some cases you learn a little late, don't you?
What do you want from me?
Oh, wait a minute. No, hello, how are you? Come on. I'm your father-in-law.
Where have you been?
I've been away. I realize it may be a little awkward, me just dropping in on you like this, but we have to talk.
We have to talk?
Yes.
About what?
What? Come on. It's been months. I've missed you, Rosanna. How have you been?
How have I been? You have the nerve to ask me how I've been?
Oh, yes, Cabot, of course. Losing a child, a tragic loss, you never get over it, do you? The anger, the hurt, the tears you must have shed.
Why are you doing this to me?
Doing what? What?
Isn't it bad enough that you murdered my child? You have to show up here now and remind me? You murdered an innocent little boy. He was everything to me.
Don't you ever accuse me of murder. I may have my flaws, yes. But Cabot is my grandson. He's my flesh, my blood. He's my heir. So you see, Rosanna, Cabot is alive and well. Yes, Cabot is very much alive.
Jordan left Worldwide because of me. That is impossible.
Ah, but it is true, darling. I told him that I was making some changes in management.
That I would be his boss.
And he tendered his resignation and was gone in a puff of smoke.
Wow.
Now, don't you start worrying about him. I've arranged they'll have a nice job offer in New York.
You know, if I would have known that you were going to push him out the second I signed on, I wouldn't have accepted this job.
Look, dear, and I'm being serious. He's not your child. He is not your responsibility. He has a fine future with promise. It's time you began thinking about your future.
Do I need to?
Of course you do. You have an empire to run.
I suppose you're right. Then my first job should be to fill Jordan's shoes.
Oh, I put some feelers out on that, actually. I'll let you know if I find somebody promising.
Well, I think that I should have a hand in that. I mean, it is my empire, right?
Oh, darling, just take a look at that. Those are first quarter earnings for street jeans. It's very good, but it's going to be better. It's going to be much better. I want you to focus on that. And you just leave everything else up to me.
Well, I'm not so sure I'm comfortable leaving everything else up to you.
Oh, I gotta go. I gotta run. Talk to you later.
Do I sound insensitive?
I don't know. I mean, did it slip your mind that I'm in love with your daughter?
All right, how about I stay off the subject of my young daughter? How's that? No reason to spoil a perfectly profitable relationship.
Oh, I get it. If you're talking about our partnership here at the club, you should know that I plan on being out of here for good soon.
Is there something I need to know about?
Just a job interview.
You're not leaving Metro.
I got my lucky time. As long as you're here, make yourself useful for a change.
Hey, I ought to thank you.
Why?
Well, for the next few months, I'll probably be the most popular guy in school. That is until Tyson figures out the truth.
Well, that may take a while. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Is he bothering you? Because I can ask him to leave.
Oh, don't waste your time. He's just a typical teenage boy. Too much testosterone and not enough brain.
Well, we're not all like that.
Well, you're not. You never strut around trying to impress women by acting like some sort of a super jock.
Right. I guess not.
Well, not that you couldn't. You know better.
I do?
Yeah, you use your powers for good, not evil.
I'll be back.
You know what I mean.
Teenage boy doesn't have a clue.
You know what? You worry too much, way too much. I'm sure that Rosanna just stopped off for some last-minute party supplies, and she just got, held up.
Held up.
It's a habit of speech. You know what I will do, though? I will call our dispatcher, and we'll have our units out of the streets, keep an eye out for Rosanna's car, and don't worry, your name never has to be brought up. And if they do see her, they will simply stop her car and say, "Hey, Rosanna, you're missing a rockin' party."
Don't do this to me. Cabot is dead. I was there.
James Denbeck would never harm a child. Any child. And your son has my blood flowing in his veins.
And you killed him.
No, you see, you defied me. You had to pay. But come on, Rosanna, I would never sacrifice my grandson just to punish you.
No, I was there. I heard him cry. I heard him in the cabin. He was crying. And Paul tried to save him, but he couldn't.
No. Paul saved you instead, which gave me just enough time to rescue Cabot. So you and Paul could learn. You make James mad. Things go boom.
This is some sort of sick joke. You didn't save Cabot. You let him die.
That's what I needed you to believe, Rosanna. I needed you to believe that. Because you and I had a deal. We had a deal that you would be a wife to Cabot's father. You'd be a wife to Jordan. But you let Paul persuade you that he could keep you safe and keep Cabot safe. But Paul failed. And so you had to lose your son.
You and Barbara working together. Is this some sort of team effort in order to torture me over the worst event of my life?
Barbara's been very much alone now. So, did you hear a little cry today when you were at Fairwinds? Did you?
Yes. That was you?
That's my doing. It was Cabot's voice.
Why?
I have a plan, Rosanna. You now know what it's like to lose Cabot, and you've had a taste what it'd be like to have him back again. And you can have him back again, but I need a favor from you.
You want me to do you a favor?
Yes, just one little favor.
What favor?
Free Barbara Ryan.